Okay then guys, so we start off the last episode of this season with a game against Leyton Orient. So we've pretty much gone with our first team, and the first goal comes when Iheanacho cuts in, plays the ball into Roberts, who has 3 attempts at goal to finally get into the back of the net. Keeper did really well, exceptionally well there. Defence, absolutely shockingly. Both defenders were beaten there, and then that number 2 right there should have just left it for number 6, I think, behind him. But 10 goals for Roberts in the league, a goal for us in this match, a second to come here. I actually want to play that through to Iheanacho, maybe do a fake shot or something like that, like around the area, then get in and finesse it. But it goes into Holland, who scores an absolutely wonderful goal there. And I mean, there's nothing more you could really ask for, to be honest. Bennett cuts in, plays it into Holland, who take an absolutely phenomenal shot, and 2-0 to us. And that's how the game ends, 2-0. Pretty decent, to be honest. But Kyle Bennett did get injured in that game with a torn hamstring. We'll be out 2 months, so he won't be here until the start of next season. So we do start this game against Accrington Stanley away without him. We've got can't remember who we've got instead of him. I think we've got Naismith. They've actually only scored 33 goals this season, while we've allowed 28. They've scored the least amount of goals in the league. We have conceded the least as well. So let's get straight into this game. Goal comes from Toilet, who puts it into Antangana, who was actually really lucky to get that in, to be honest. Not the best of finishes in the world by any stretch of the imagination whatsoever. Keeper didn't do too well, so a ball from Toilet. I actually quite liked how Toilet kind of let the ball go across his body so that Antangana could get the ball. Naismith now with a pretty similar goal, to be honest. Not the best of finishes in the world, pretty much straight at the keeper, but he does not have enough in his hands, I guess, to keep it out. So 3 goals for Naismith this season, although he hasn't really played, and 2 goals for us this match. Absolutely beautiful. Third goal though comes from a bit of a cheeky move, to be honest, bit cheeky. Anyways, basically we played it from Toilet to Holland, I think, into Evans. So it was quite a nice move, and basically 1 pass, 2 pass, 3 pass, that from Chaplin was absolutely beautiful. And there I actually pressed the pass button, so I'm so right there. You can see it wasn't really a shot, it was more of a pass. That's why the player thought he would clear it off the line, but he didn't. And they actually get a consolation goal here, long searching ball forward, and I actually want to throw it to Antangana, who was about 10 yards away from the keeper, so I didn't put too much power on it, but they did end up getting the goal, and that is how the match ended, 3-1. They had actually more shots than us, but we had more on target. So who was more likely to win? I'm not too sure. But a player returns from injury, that's all good, Barton. But we simmed this game against Hartlepool. They actually beat us 1-0. I think it was such a fluke. You go back in episode 13. With our reserve squad, we get a 1-1 draw. That's really good. But we go now into this last game against AFC Wimbledon at home. We basically won the league already, but this is where we'll actually lift the trophy. We're going with quite a weak team again, but I'll bring in the likes of Iheanacho, Bennett's injured, near the end of the game, so that they can get a bit of playtime and they will be part of the group of people who lift the trophy. But Chaplin's also been an absolutely outstanding part of this squad, especially when both Lavery and Iheanacho were injured. He came through, and well, we didn't even give McGurk a chance because Nason was so good. McGurk was costing us more. We got over 200k for him, so 240,000 I think it was. So that was all good. Then we get another goal from Evans, a player who's gonna leave us at the end of the season, unfortunately, but at least it frees up the wages to bring in a couple of people who I'm thinking of, and you'll find out who in the next episode, the start of the second season in charge of Portsmouth. He goes for the finesse for the first effort, absolutely wallops the second one into the back of the net. Nothing the keeper can do about it. 2-0. And then we have a bit of play on the edge of the area. We find Iheanacho here, and he scored one of those a lot earlier on in the season. I thought he could do it again, but that is it. The crowd goes wild. The players are in tears. They are in tears. Like, hit this guy, what a loser. And the thing is, what I don't get about the celebrations here is they weren't gonna win the league. It's not like it was a cup final or something like that where they're sad and I'm happy. They should just walk into the tunnel or just congratulate the players. But what's the name? Holland does pick up the trophy. The crowd goes absolutely mental. Ticket prices must have been out of the roof for this game. I mean, who wouldn't have wanted to see us pick up the trophy? And that's how I end off that game. And we'll just do the last training session of the episode. Just Prestes and Iheanacho there, because obviously Bennett is injured. Prestes does go up to 67, and Iheanacho is reaching 78. So that is absolutely phenomenal. And we've just received the Manager of the Year award, which is absolutely great. And we do also get the results back from the board. We're not going to be sacked. They love the cup run, and we won the league as they wanted us to. So that'll be the end of today's episode. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're not already, and keep your eyes peeled for the first episode of the second season in a couple of days. So goodbye.